everybody, CQ the Kid here. Welcome back to even more Super Paper Bowser. Last episode, we defeated Francis through this door, ravaging his castle. Excuse me, I can't talk. And we got Tippy back, where she gave us the 4th pure heart. Now we're actually heading back to the Bitlands. We're getting the 3-1 because, if you remember, we had a certain someone tell us that if we got Tippy back, we should talk with them. So we're doing just that. Chapter 3-1. Here we are.
Whoa, now. You want to hear the 3 tips again? Just say the word.
What are you talking about? I don't need no more stupid tips, alright?
No more hints? No way. You defeated Francis? Whoa, slow down. That's huge news. I'm just glad I could help with that daring mission to infiltrate the nerd lair. So, I guess there's no need for me to stay here and give out tips. I guess I've done my job. I got nothing to do now. Oh, hey, how about I tag along with you guys? Well, I made up my mind. I'm coming along whether you want me to or not.
This is actually one of my favorite characters. Meet Barry! Yes, that's his name. Barry the Prickly Pixel has joined the group. Use Barry to create a spiky barrier around you.
There's plenty of dangerous stats wandering out here. Let's stick together. It'll be safe for both of us that way.
He will create a special barrier around you that makes you invincible and also makes Bowser look really happy. Anyways, now that we've got him, we can leave. Oh no, I said yes. And now, as we go back to Flipside, it is time for us to get to the next heart pillar, which is a lot closer than you might think. I would jump off the edge, but actually it is a little bit faster to go this way. In fact, I need carry. Bowser carry strategy, folks. It's broken. This way is a little bit faster, I admit. It's a little bit faster than, you know, just jumping off the ledge and going that way. Back on this floor, all we need to do is switch to Mario and head across. Mario and Carrie aren't really that much faster than Mario normally, just Bowser's sluggish. If I recall, it should be over here where we have these little things. And you could thank Thudley for this. If you've lived in a 3D, you can see that some of these say we need to go up and some need to say we need to go down. Well, using Thudley, we can hit these in or hit them out. And in this format, we make kind of like an M. If you look, it goes down, up, down, up, down. So I like to think of this as an M. And you know what? Because we did just get Bowser, I think it's only fair that we use the big guy to put this heart into the pillar. Take it away! And thus, the next door opens. And it's green this time. I wonder what that could mean. Remember? The turnpike. It's the fastest way. But it likes making me say no. Although it's kind of unusual, I will be starting the next chapter. I mean, usually I would have ended it off last episode by putting the heart into its pillar, but I decided not to. Let us enter the door of green.
Through the fierce battle against Francis, Tippy and the Mario gang grew closer. Behind a 4th door laid a whole new world that beckoned to them both. What awaited was vast and stranger than anything they've encountered so far. In order to claim the pure heart, they would have to endure new, far-out trials. We're going to Far Outpost!
Chapter 4-1, Into Outer Space? This is also good. It's stamps! Not a stampede, but it's a bunch of stamps. Welcome to space. Stars everywhere. I believe we're in outer space. Almost certainly. What troubles you, Mario? Ah, yes, of course. We seem to be lacking air. You need that, don't you? Oh, gracious me, what am I to do? Well, let me see. Yeah, well then, but so... No!
Like a fierce lion, that butterfly roared, and all of a sudden, we were in another world.
Actually, we just were sent back to Flipside. Hey, please wake up. You're alright, aren't you? Well, thank goodness. I don't really know how I got us all out of there. It just sort of happened. We won't last out there as we are. Perhaps we should ask for Merlin's advice. What I find kind of funny is that, well, Mario doesn't need air. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to breathe underwater as we've seen. Unless this man, that princess, and a ferocious monster king apparently have an unlimited supply of oxygen. Went underwater, but once they set foot into space, oh no, there's no oxygen. We can't breathe. Bleh.
And Mario Galaxy, he doesn't wear a helmet.
Oh, that was certainly quick work. You've already found the next pure hearts. Oh, Merlin. That door led us straight into outer space. Space? Oh, I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, there was no air, so Mario and his friends couldn't breathe. What do we do? Well, if you had a space helmet, you would be alright, I imagine. And you have one? Of course, I don't have one! But I imagine that something even like a space helmet would suffice. And I just so happen to... Oh, blast it! What now? Oh, double blast it all! I cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing, but I was making space, so I gave it to someone in town. To who? Oh, just some random boy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. You must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him. Actually, just wondering about it. Do these guys actually have a recycling center? I mean, I've kind of gone all over this place in previous playthroughs. I've never seen anything like it. Not to spoil what there is, but yeah, there's no recycling plant. Now, excuse me. Thank you. And, here we are. Huh? The Merlin gives me something like a helmet? You means this fishbowl? Yeah, I kept it Captain Gill's here in a cup, but he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain got so big, the bowl got too small for him. Hey, I know. Maybe you could find a nice place to set Captain Gill's free for me. Captain deserves freedom, then you get the fishbowl. That's good, huh? But where can he go? I want to know that he'll be nearby at all times. You got to help me. Oh my god, what is with your arms? We got the goldfish bowl. Now, my biggest question is how on earth is Bowser supposed to wear this? It's tiny. It doesn't even look like it would fit on Mario's head. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not trying to sound sexist, but I think Peach's head is the only one small enough, even feasible enough, to fit in this fishbowl. Now, let me see. We need to basically get down to the... Oh, wow. That was smart. Anyways, in case you're wondering, there is a area where we can throw the captain into freedom. And that is down here. But not on the first floor. You see, we're on the first floor we're on the second floor. Now we're on the first floor, Flipside. But there's even further down. If you remember when I showed where the pit of 100 trials were, then you should know that there is a basement. And in this basement, across from the pit of 100 trials, there was another elevator which I couldn't take, and this is where it would lead. I'm pretty sure. yeah, here, you would be able to go to the Pit of Under Trials from here. But instead, we want to enter and just say, hey! Come on, take a load off. This is the Beveragarium down there, the underwear. I'm the owner of this joint. The name's Garson, so yeah, I'll welcome it all there. Listen, in my line of work, I hear gossip, even gossip I don't care about. But who knows, somebody might care about this stuff. Maybe even you. So yeah, if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me, right here. For just a few coins to tell you some interesting stories, no joke. Now, this guy actually does have some interesting things. Alright, stylish moves. Basically, he'll give you some tips, but he also can provide some character backstories. And we will be getting into those later in another video. This is where you want to release the captain. Here we go. You may be free, my friend. And now the fishbowl is empty, which means we can use it as a space helmet. And we can go to space, so let's head back to that door. And before we actually do, I want to head down here, for there is something very unique here that now I kind of wish to show that we finally had to come to this area, and it's this guy. Greetings, name's Flim, freelance sales freak, fully licensed and bonded. Sell anything, sell to anyone, sell big, sell often, sell now. My slogan, trademarked. I sell stuff that's so hard, not even I can find it. Yeah, you heard me right, so how am I selling it? Don't ask questions. So look, then buy. This guy will have some really rare items, such as special capture cards, even capture cards that are empty so you can use them on enemies, healing items, and very rare, and I do mean this, ingredients. He can sometimes even have really powerful items, such as shooting stars. Or sometimes he'll have even life shrooms, or a special type of item that we are not going to be seeing probably for a long time. Now, before we do head in, I do want to actually do some things around Flipside real quick. Alright, let's see. So we want to fry up the power steak, of course. I'm still not singing. Done, enjoy the yum. You got the hamburger. It doesn't look like a hamburger. Now, did you pay attention to what just happened? That steak once would give us a lot of power, and it doesn't now. We're gonna fry up the inky sauce. I noticed some people don't do this, and I do not plan on getting all the recipes. It's just that I do have a few things, and, well, I think it's good for you to know what they become. So, later on in your own playthroughs, it can be helpful. We're gonna be turning this inky sap into, hopefully, something. Good. Now, of course, when you cook, there's always a chance that you can make a mistake. What's a mistake? Well, let's just say it's nothing good. Let's fry the big egg. And no, I'm not going to basically dedicate the rest of this episode to cooking. I'm probably going to cut the rest of this out. And yeah. Actually, no, what? No, I'm not. In the store, you guys aren't stuck watching. Anyways. In truth, we did get the fishbowl and such, but I do not want to head into space yet. We're going to save that for the next episode. I hope you guys aren't so mad at me. Instead, we're actually going to head back down to the underwear, as it was. And there, we're actually going to check out something new. What is this? Well, there's a special area that you can kind of see once you open the door. Flip into 3D and you'll see this small area with this giant golden pipe. What do we do when we see a pipe? We jump in it, of course. And where do we go?
Oh, I am most pleased. Another gaming customer has found us.
Welcome to the place of gaming pleasure, the arcade. I am the master of this fine establishment. You may call me the Interchet. It is a pleasure to rob you, meet you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, let me tell you about this place. This is the arcade, a place for gamers to enjoy gaming. To play games, you must first purchase Flipside tokens. Come, see me with a few coins and I will give you the tokens you need. But you cannot return tokens for coins, so be careful. Oh, so careful, gamer. And once you have some tokens, enter this neato entry to the left. You may play fun games until you run out of tokens. Yeah. Basically, he's telling you things. No. Oh, no, wait. Yes, I understand. Don't. Anyways, if you want to actually play, you need to actually spend at least 30 coins. Now, I'm not going to play the games yet, but we are going to show off the items. This is what I was talking about. This is an amazing daisy, and we don't have anything enough for this. HP and Power Pluses are really good items. They will permanently raise a stat you gain from leveling up. This is basically like your little bonus that you would get. Well, actually, no. Your stats just upgrade normally anyway, so never mind that. These are in places of badges, I mean. As you can tell, in the previous games you had FP, HP, and BP. There is no BP in this game. Instead, it is replaced by your pixels, as well as your, stat buffs. Oh god, I didn't mean to. I was trying to push one. No! We are going to buy some tokens. I will buy 10 tokens because I need to. And we are going to play a game. No. One more. Right off the bat, we have 3 available games. Forget-Me-Not, Mansion Patrol, and Tilt Island. Most of these games are pointer games. And yes, I will be showing them, but today we're going to be showing off this one, Tilt Island. Tilt Island is the only game where you do not need to actually start with pointers. In this game, you're simply just going to wait around. Things are going to drop and you just want Mario to grab onto the items you see. You have 3 lives, and once Mario gets hit 3 times, game over. This game is not that difficult. In fact, if you just want a time to just take a little bit of time off from your little bit of an adventure, just do this for a little bit. Now, there are power-ups in these games, which you can get by getting the flower. Now, do not think it's going to be easy for long. Eventually, you're going to have millions of things coming down at you at once. Eventually, you're going to need more than not just 5 items. But you can actually gain a lot of tokens by beating these games. And I would really wish that they would just bring down a flower so I could show what power-ups look like. You could just see how jittery my hands are. Okay, now as you can see on round 4 we have the need to get 6 items. Now, the power-up in this game basically makes Mario invincible for a short period of time, allowing him to spin into things and knocking them away. You just gotta, like, basically shake this controller around a bit. And now I'm gonna cut out the rest of this until I get to the end of this. Oh wait, here's the power-up. See? And there we go. Not bad. That animation is what it looks like when you actually do get a game over as well. And game over. Finish! As Toad would say in Mario Party. I got to round 9 because I kind of just gave up. As you can see, you can gain a ton of Flipside tokens from doing this. We got 4th place. Take that, fret. Don't fret on it. You'll do better next time. I would show them other games, but that could be a whole video in and of itself, and as you can see, it just took up the rest of this one. So, I hope you all enjoyed this small part of Super Paper Mario, and I'll see you all next time when we enter space once again, this time with the helmet. See you all next time, after I get